Hello.
Hello friends, and welcome to today's video lesson. Our topic for today is sentence. So let's go right into the lesson. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that has a subject and a predicate. So let's see this example. Ken loves to eat apples. From our definition, I said a sentence is a group of words. So several words come together to make a sentence. Now in my example below, let's count how many words came together to make this sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 words came together to make this sentence. So a sentence is a group of words. The second thing I said is a sentence has subjects and it has predicates. So a sentence has subjects and a sentence has predicates. So what is a subject? A subject is the person or thing the sentence is talking about. The person or the thing the sentence is talking about. Let's go back to the example. Ken loves to eat apples. So what is this sentence talking about? Or who is this sentence talking about? This sentence is talking about Ken. So Ken is our subject. So a subject is the person or the thing the sentence is talking about. Now what's a predicate? A predicate is the remaining part of the sentence. It tells us what the subject is doing. Back to our example. So from our example, we found out that Ken is our subject. So our predicate is the remaining part of the sentence. Our predicate is loves to eat apple. That's our predicate. So a predicate tells us a lot of things about the subject, or a predicate tells us more about the subject. It tells us what the subject is doing. So every sentence, every complete sentence should have 2 things: a subject and a predicate. Also, a sentence must end with a punctuation mark. So a punctuation mark usually comes at the end of your sentence, and we have 3 punctuation marks that could end your sentence. The first is full stop. It's a little dot. The second is question mark. So your sentence can end with a question mark. And the third is an exclamation mark. So your sentence could either end with a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Now let's talk about the types of sentences. We have 4 types. Statement is the first type of sentence we'll talk about. Another type is question. Another is command. And the 4th type of sentence we will talk about in this video is exclamation. Let's begin with statement. What is a statement? A statement is a telling sentence. It ends with a full stop. A statement has a special name. It's also called a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence. So let's see an example of a statement. Mark was in school today. This is an example of a statement. It's telling us about Mark and what Mark did today. He was in school today. So this sentence is just telling us something about Mark. And if you notice, it ended with a full stop. So a statement tells us something about a person or a thing, and a statement ends with a full stop. The second type of sentence is question. A question is an asking sentence. It ends with a question mark. It also has a special name. We also call questions interrogative sentence. interrogative sentence. Let's see an example of a question. What is your name? This is a question. Why? Because it is asking someone something. All right? A question is an asking sentence. And like I said, a question ends with a question mark. Okay, so every time you ask a question or you write a question, you end your question with a question mark. The third type of sentence is a command. A command is a sentence that tells you to do something. It ends with a full stop or an exclamation mark. It has a special name. It's also called an imperative sentence. Imperative. An imperative sentence. Let's see an example of a command. Get out of here. That's a command. You're telling the person to do something. And what are you telling the person to do? You're telling the person to get out. Another example is, please open the door. That's a command. Even though you're using your polite word, please, you're still telling someone to do something. All right? So the both of them are examples of commands. All right? And the first one ends with an exclamation mark. Like I said, a command can end with an exclamation mark. A command can also end with a full stop. And my last type of sentence is what is called exclamation. Exclamation is a telling sentence that expresses strong emotion. So exclamation is telling you something, but it's telling you that thing with so much emotion, strong emotion. Exclamation will tell you something maybe because it's very happy, or because it's very sad, or because it's very angry. Okay? So exclamation expresses strong emotion. And it ends with an exclamation mark. It's also called an exclamatory sentence. That's its special name. Exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence. Let's see this example. That was great! This is an exclamatory sentence. From this sentence, you can tell that the person should be very happy. Okay, so exclamatory sentence is telling you something but with strong emotions. Maybe he's very happy. Let's see another example. You are wrong! This is an exclamatory sentence. From this sentence, you can tell that the person is sad. The person talking is sad. So an exclamatory sentence tells you something, but with strong emotions, with strong feelings. And we usually end it with an exclamation mark. Okay? Activity time. I would love you to try out this activity. See you in my next class. Bye-bye.